Alright, so slope is found in the graph by making the staircase. So we just used our staircase, found our slope, and wrote our equation. Also, slope is okay, once you find the staircase, you take the rise to run ratio, or slope, fancy word for our coefficient here, is the rise to run ratio. Slope is also known as the constant rate of change. Which I might kind of squiggly underline that in the table. And the coefficient in the equation. Okay, so slope is the graph, rate of change is your table, coefficient is in your equation. And I'm going to underline coefficient because these are your fancy words that our m is in our equation. So, for example, if I were to give us the y equals mx plus b formula again, let's say I pick this blue color. M has now another word that it stands for besides coefficient, rate of change, or now we can call it slope. The B, I'll highlight, I don't want that color. I want a different color for B. Let's say I want red. The B, lots of fancy names for that. It's your y-intercept in the graph. It's when x equals 0 in the table. It's your starting amount. Where our graph crosses the y-axis. All that good stuff. Okay, so now that I have that, we should be able to write an equation for a graph if you were given one. And I think you're going to get some IXL skills that are going to have you do that. So let's practice with a graph here. Okay, I'm going to go by 2's on the x-axis. Okay, and then let's go by 5's on the y-axis. And then let's say we have a point that goes through 0, 5, 2, 10, 4, 15, 6, 20, 8, 25, 10, 30. And we've got a line that goes through them. You would use a ruler, of course. There'd be a straight line here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a color for my slope, which I think I used blue for that. And what we're going to do is we're going to draw in the staircase. To draw in the staircase, I always start with the farthest left point that I can find, which would be this one. And then I want to see how am I going to get to the next point. Well, it looks like I have to go rise up and run over. Now we have to be careful because my rise deals with the scale. Looks like I went from 5 to 10, so I went up 5. And then my run went from 0 to 2. So that gave me a run of 2. So my slope, my m, my rise to run is up 5 over 2, which is a nice decimal, so I'll put 2.5. And then my y-intercept is right here where this graph crosses the y-axis. So those two things, those two numbers, are what I need to write my equation. So I'm going to go back over here. Y equals my m x plus B. Okay, so I have my y equals the x and then the plus. My m was blue, so I'm going to do this 2.5x plus the y-intercept was 5. And we can see this here in the table as well. If I were to just plot those points out, a vertical table, you have your x and your y. You just need a few points. The first point was 0, 5. The second one was 2, 10, 4, 15, 6, 20, and then 8, 25. When we look at our rise, are in the y's. So I'm going to look at my blue color again for my slope. Looks like we went from 5 to 10, up 5, up 5, up 5. These numbers are your rises. They are your y's. Okay. Went up 2 here, up 2 here, up 2 here. This number is your run. They are your x's. Oops. So my slope is up 5 over 2, which is 2.5. And my y-intercept was here at the start. Y-intercept, or when x was 0. Okay, so we're going to practice again. Let's say I give us a horizontal table. We have 0, 4, 2, 8, 4, 12, 6, 16, and 8, it's 20. If it's a linear relationship, we should have a constant increase, a slope, a rate of change. So I'm going to do m equals my slope, which is your rise over your run, which is your change in y's over your change in x's. So let's look at our change in y's. I'm going to bring up my blue color again. From 4 to 8, looks like we went up 4. 8 to 12, we went up 4. 12 to 16, we went up 4. 16 to 20, we went up 4. X's, these are your rises, went up 2 every time. These are your runs. So we went up 4 over 2, which gives me a slope of 2. Y-intercept, we find when x is 0. Oh, right here in our table. This is your y-intercept when x is 0. Okay, so that b in our equation happens to be 4. So when I go to write my equation out, I use my y equals mx plus b. So I get y equals my m, my slope was 2, and my b was 4. So y equals 2x plus 4. All right, let's look at a graph where we're decreasing. Go by 2's on the x. Let's go by 5's on the y. Let's say you have a point 0, 15. At 2, it's 10. At 4, it's 5. At 6, we're down here at we're here at 0. Okay, and then I have a line going through them. Wow, should be going through them. But it's a decreasing line, a decreasing staircase. So when I draw in my steps, I'll draw pink steps here. Looks like my farthest left point is here. And it looks like to get to this point, the next one, I do have to go down and over to show that we're going down and over. down and over, we have to show negatives. So we went from 15 to 10, we went down 5, but over 2. Down 5, but over 2. Down 5 and over 2. So our slope, our rate of change is down 5 over 2, which gives me negative 2.5 for my slope. And my y-intercept, where the line crosses here, is at 15. So when I go to write my equation, I have y equals mx plus b. So I have y equals negative 2.5x plus 15. You can see that here in the table as well. Zero is 15, 2 it was 10, 4 it was 5, 6 it was 0. Okay, so when we look at our slope here, we went down 5, down 5, down 5. This is your rise. Even though it doesn't sound like we're rising, we're going down, but it's your vertical movement. Up 2 in the x. These are your runs. So your slope, rise over run, is down 5 over 2, which is negative 2.5. And then your y-intercept, right here at 15. Okay. One more. If I can squeeze it in here. Do graph. Go by 2's. And then 5's. Okay, let's say we have a point at 0.25. 2, it's 15. And 4, it's 5. So I need a graph that goes through these. Pardon me. It's hard to do with this tablet. But when you look at your slope here, it looks like the farthest left is this one. We had to go from 25 to 15 and then over. So down 10 over 2. So my rise over run is down 10 over 2, which gives me a slope of negative 5. Y-intercept is right here. Oops, I want the blue. Add 25. So if we go to write our equation, we get y equals mx plus b. Y equals your slope, your rate of change, your coefficient, which was negative 5x, plus your y-intercept was 25. Okay, that's it.